Better Together, presented by Fulton Bank, changing lives for the better.
We continue our series Better Together, presented by Fulton Bank, with a story about companionship and food for the soul. Caring for Friends, formerly known as Aid for Friends, is a local nonprofit that's been feeding thousands of people in our area for more than 40 years. Our Aunyea Lachelle recently paid them a visit to not only help out in the kitchen, but also learn more about how they're helping others.
This is where it all starts.
This is where it all starts, right here.
Caring for Friends is based in Northeast Philadelphia and was founded with one purpose in mind. No one should be hungry or alone in a world full of caring people.
Philadelphia is the largest, poorest large city in this country. And, you know, a lot of people need help.
It was founded nearly 50 years ago by CEO Vince Schiavone's mom, Rita.
So Mom wanted to found this because she had worked with the Archdiocese setting up their food cupboard network. But what she realized is there were a lot of people who couldn't come in to get help. So she went out and found them.
Rita has since passed away, but the organization still stands on 3 founding missions, which service more than 100,000 people every week, and it's all free of charge.
The first and primary mission is helping those who don't get help anywhere else, the homebound seniors, disabled, and veteran. We also are a large food bank that we support over 200 small independent food cupboards in churches, community organizations, and in government organizations. And then the third thing we do is we help those who are homeless or in shelter. So every week we make thousands of snack bags to give out on the street.
I have 5 major physical problems. One of them is chronic fatigue. Sometimes the whole idea of just fixing a meal, doing dishes, doing anything is so overwhelming, the thought of it.
Patricia McGrath started out as a volunteer for the organization before eventually becoming one of the friends in need of its services.
February 18th I started, and the best thing that I could have done for myself. And when I eat my meals, I try to remember to say a blessing for the people who prepared them.
So every compartment tray has a starch?
Has a starch, a protein, and a vegetable.
Oh, this is a lot of pressure.
Yes, you have to keep pushing down.
All right. So we fill and push.
You fill and push.
Danielle Flynn is the volunteer coordinator. She's been working with Caring for Friends since 1996.
This is the very stressful part, okay?
This is stressful,
This
okay.
is stressful. So right now we're going to put the trays into this machine, and it's going to wrap it, put a plastic covering on it, and then it comes out of the machine, and we have volunteers who put labels on, and it tells us exactly what's in the meal.
Making meals, but delivering meals, visiting with people is the #1 need we have in our organization. My goal is to make it sustainable, to get enough donations, to get enough people involved, to make meals and deliver meals, that this lasts for another 50 years.
As Vince just said, Caring for Friends is in desperate need of drivers to deliver those meals that you just saw them making. So if you or anyone that you know would like to help, we've got a link to details in the Philly Live section of NBC10.com.